Nom 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 nom
Bro, I
nom
could
nom.
go for like a good brownie right now,
Oh, good brownie.
or like some cookies, but not like hard or like too chewy, but like the perfect amount of like chew. Oh man.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Not even gonna hold you. That's like the only way I eat cookies. If it's too crunchy, I don't really like it. I don't really care. Like, like honestly, I don't really fuck with Chips Ahoy anymore.
Really?
Not really. I mean, like,
You're such a picky eater, man. Fuck, Chris.
I mean, yeah, but no, it's like okay. One, they have to have changed their recipe because the chewy Chips Ahoy version, it tastes like ass now to me. I used to love it. It used to be
I
my
haven't had
favorite
it in a
fucking
like the
while.
version.
chewy.
I have not had it. No, chewy. I didn't
Anytime
like. I'm not
it
gonna lie.
just was too chewy.
Chewy, I love. It was
Yeah,
my
yeah, it
favorite.
was too
I
chewy.
wanted chewy, but whenever I tried it, it was way too chewy. Like I wanted that
Exactly.
perfect in between a Chips Ahoy, like the regular and the chewy. I wanted that perfect right in the middle, but it was always too far one way or the other. It's either too hard or it's too chewy.
Yeah, bro. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I love
Yeah.
Chips Ahoy, but that's like the god awful truth of them is that
You
they
know
can
what?
never pinpoint where they want their cookies to be.
Honestly,
Mhm.
honestly, I think for me it might have just been like the regular ones were too crunchy or whatever, and I just liked chewier, and so I think I just chose which one of the evils that I
I think I like the
preferred more,
chocolate
and that's why it was
chips.
my favorite.
Yeah, I think I like the chocolate chips more than the regular than the chewy. That's why I stay with the regular ones.
But I know for sure at some point, I swear to God, they changed their recipe because it tastes different to me now.
And they all, dude, everything changed their recipe. We're in America, land of the
Same,
intoxicated in chemicals and food, bro.
yeah, bro. Same with Antenamins, whatever it's called, the blue and white box of cookies, soft cookies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I used to love Antenamins cookies, bro. I can't eat more than like 5 now because it starts hurting my tum tum. Plus, it tastes weird. There's like an aftertaste to them now, and I hate it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I can't eat like I used to eat, bro.
Melly used to just say I was autistic for that, but then she looked
Like,
up
bro,
the Intenement, like whether or not they changed the recipe, and they actually did. They did
bro,
change the recipe, and I was like, I knew it, bro. I'm
I'm
not. I mean,
so
I might
fucked
still be
later in
autistic,
life.
but
I'm filled with red dye.
we all
I'll
are.
fucking do when I was younger, bro. I'd go to my grandparents' house for like a solid weekend and just mow on a whole bag of Cheeto Puffs, and it wasn't no like small bag. It was the fucking family size bag. I would sit in a computer room for like 5 hours just eating the whole bag. My
Yeah, I
grandma
could
would
do the
wake up the
same
next
thing.
morning, that bitch would be gone almost every
Yeah,
time.
bro. Yeah, that's what I used to do with Intenements cookies, and I used to do the same thing with Doritos, and I can still
Mm-hmm.
kind of do that with Doritos, just not nacho cheese.
Have you tried the naked Doritos?
Ugh. Ugh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do it.
The
They are so much better
wait,
than
I
the
think I have.
regular Doritos.
Mhm.
Feel like I
They
have.
have their seasoning actually on them. They're not covered in the dyes, and they're actually good. Like compared to the original nacho, like the nacho cheese Doritos, bro, this shit garbage.
That's fair.
Because half the time anymore, whenever I buy them, they're not covered in the seasoning, or they're not
Bro, I,
covered in
re- I
like
regret.
whatever. It's just
I
a
regret
bland
bringing
ass
up this
chip.
topic. I regret bringing up this topic. I'm over here eating a fucking salad.
Yo.
You drinking water.
Bro, I got a fucking big fat fucking liter and a half of
I
Mountain
have
Dew in
iced
my
tea.
face.
I have iced tea and Doritos right next to me, bro.
Oh, fuck you
I'm.
guys. I'm grabbing a Red Bull.
What's up about being healthy? Fuck this.
God damn it, bro. I might as well just do the intro to the fucking podcast. I'm turning my camera. Wiki, you ready? Turn on your camera, bro. That's fucking. All right.
I mean, you've been recording this whole time.
Yeah, I have been.
I didn't know we were doing our camera since Andrew was here.
We still can.
Chris,
He's
that's
just
like a
not gonna turn on
perfect like
his.
shorts right there. That's a perfect YouTube shorts right there. All these random topics.
All these random topics. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we can still
Maybe get
turn
all
on
my
our
lights
cameras,
on.
and Andrew just. I told Andrew he just didn't have to turn on his, so I figured we still could.
Yeah, I don't
We're
have a
gonna get, we're
camera
gonna
on.
get nice and bright.
I mean,
I
actually,
don't
no.
want that
Yeah,
camera.
I was gonna suggest something for a camera, but That just seems
Use
like a
my
lot of
phone or
work.
something?
Yeah, I was gonna say use your phone, do what we do, and create a
No,
phone
I'm
account.
okay. I'm
I'm
okay.
Yo,
I'm
if
okay.
you're on the phone, angle it down towards your penis.
That's fair.
No.
That's fair. I agree with that one. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
No.
The
All right.
internet wants to see it.
All right.
It needs the penis
The
reveal.
internet wants to see his
I was
face.
getting ready to do. Internet wants to see it. All right.
The Ween reveal. Come on, guys.
Okay, welcome back to the SideTracked podcast.
Ah, shit.
Starting off with Ween reveal from Drew.
The biggest Ween reveal.
Hell yeah.
No. No.
Am I gonna? Should I leave all of what we were just yapping about in?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want.
Sorry for the late
Zoom
start,
in
then,
the
guys.
fucking-
We have our buddy Drew here today. Guest on the podcast, and then there's Craig.
Hello.
That's Craig. It's our voice recording bot, so ignore him. But he's still a vibe. All right.
He's a little menace.
Fuck it. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you
Are
sure?
you sure? When you turn, it actually you disappear,
Are-
and it just
are you sure?
it's just. Are you sure? What the hell? That was perfect. What the fuck? I don't have nitro. I can't do cool things like that. I'm getting a green screen. I'm getting a green screen soon, so I'll be able to do.
It's okay.
things
I
like
was
that.
just, I had to
Yeah,
show off
what
the
is
meme collection. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you
bro?
sure?
Do you?
Are you
Sure.
your buddy? All right.
Sure? You sure?
All right.
Alrighty.
That's pretty good, bro. I don't know what you're hating. Let's be real.
Dude,
Hating
yo,
for no reason.
wait, Drew, you're still eating, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so then hold up. Wait, I want to take a friggin' bong rip real quick. Can't show that to YouTube. Uh-ohs.
Yo, YouTube, I'm jerking it. I'm jerking it. Jerking it real hard.
YouTube, I'm watching both of them jork it right now.
I can see through the black screen.
You need to sub to my premium membership.
Fucking killing Crispy over here.
What the fuck? God damn. God
Bro
damn
can't
it.
finish his jerk.
Fuck. My jerk is being interrupted, bro. Shit. Fucking. Alright.
Come on, Crispy,
Jerk
give that
feed
meat a
over
good old
here.
rub.
Well, Wicked, today I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about like fucking random ass insane high school experiences. Cause I have a lot of stories, man. I have a lot of wild stories. But
I have none.
I don't have a lot.
you have one. That's not. You don't have none. You've
Here
been.
we could.
You've accompanied me on some. I mean, I can't remember any specific story at the moment, except unless you were there for this one that I'm thinking about. But I
You
don't
have
know.
to carry this one, buddy. This is all you game.
No, I know Wicked has some crazy shit to talk about.
Talking about, bro.
Of course, we could have some crazy shit.
Yo, what is
Yeah?
this? Why am I the one with the crazy shit? You're the ones that live in New York. You should have the craziest shit.
No,
What
I
are you
do.
la-
I do. I just said I have a lot of crazy shit. I'm not. I'm just saying
I
you
might
also
live in
have
fucking
crazy
Spoke
shit.
Compton, but goddamn, bro.
Spoke Compton. Alright. Fucking. Alright, no. So, no, here. Dude, the question is which one to start with, though. Like, I don't know which story to start.
The main question is, are you gonna use
What
different
did
names?
happen in high school?
Am I gonna use
I
different
remember what happened to
names?
me in high
Yeah,
school
I'm
and
gonna
middle
use.
school,
I'm gonna
bro.
use different names.
Okay, good.
I kind of have to, because
No,
I
bro,
feel like
out
it'll be
everybody.
pretty easy to, go find out everybody. There's a few
Nah.
people I should out, bro. Fuck.
I can out somebody. I can out
freaks.
somebody of mine because I gotta go fuck himself. I despise that motherfucker. If he ever watches my shit, you can go fuck yourself, dog. I hate you with a despising passion. I'll
I
give you
hate
the name right
nobody.
now. It's Nick. Fuck you, buddy.
Damn, bro. All right, wait. Well, now we gotta hear about Nick, but that'll have to wait, bro.
Alright.
He gambled his entire his inheritance away. His dad died, and he literally got all of this money, and he fucking went and gambled it all away.
Oh, what is that? The story? What the fuck? I just processed that.
That's a different story. This was after high school, actually.
Oh, that's
Motherfucker.
wild.
Yeah.
What did
His
you
dad
do?
had like
He got
stage 4 cancer, and I wasn't friends with him anymore at this point.
Bro,
I hated this guy at this point.
So he got the
But,
money from that, and he just straight up said, "All right, well, fuck, time to
he
drop
went and
myself in
gambled it all. He
gambling."
went and gambled it all away and said, "Fuck it." And
Okay, that's
he was
so
just
fucked.
a manipulative cunt. Just in general, bro. He came over here. The last time I ever saw him, he was hanging out with my boy Nut, and because Nut was still close with him, but they were just they asked me to hang out. I said, no. Well, they pulled up anyway. And
Nah.
I was like, bro, I want to fight this guy, get him out of off my property. And so they left. I get a call later in the night. They had no money. And apparently Nick called his mom and said, I need money for gas. I won't be able to make it home. Because he lived in Colorado. We're over in Washington. And I think it was Colorado. I don't remember which one. But he lives just like a state or two over. Montana.
Yeah.
Fucking he sits here and calls his mom and goes, I need money for gas. Well, he then gets sent money for gas and goes and buys Molly.
Bruh.
Spent all the rest of that money on Molly, and then had to find a way to get gas money.
So this guy just wakes up
next
and
day.
thinks, all right, bad decisions. What's the worst one I can make?
The latest I have on this
What's
guy,
the
because I don't talk
worst
to
one I
him,
can make?
but I always get updates. He was dating this chick who became an OnlyFans model, and he joined her and was like being the dude in the videos, and yeah, just was straight up doing porn at this point.
I mean, I can't. I
That's
don't know
terrible.
if that's
Where's the
crazy.
link?
That's terrible. Where's the link? All right, yo. Fucking.
Nah,
all right, well,
fuck.
yo.
Bro went bad
Dating-
decision after bad decision after bad decision. This is the same guy who got me perma-banned on PlayStation on my OG original account because he and I had personal beef in real life, and I threatened him on my phone on a text message, and he took screenshots and sent it to PlayStation's fucking hub and went, this guy's threatening my life. And I got on after school and was permanently banned on everything after making plans to play GTA 5, playing like Black Ops 3 with the homies. I had all the DLCs on Black Ops. I had everything on my GTA character was on that account. I had all the plans in the world that evening to play games. Gone. Everything.
Bro,
gone.
that you
I
know
had
what?
to make a new account.
Any
I had to
logical
make everything
decision
up again.
just
I had to spend hundreds of dollars in a night, all because of him.
Brother, any logical fucking decision is just unbeknownst to this fucking guy, huh? Because gets threatened, sends it to PlayStation to get you back. Not the police or anything.
I threatened to pull up to his house with a baseball bat and beat the fucking brains out of him and his parents, and he sent that to PlayStation instead of the police.
Yeah, bro,
I flat out threatened their lives. I did not give a fuck.
What the fuck, bro? And he just thinks.
And he sent it to PlayStation. I got perma banned because apparently PlayStation can just do that because of personal beef in real life. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it. I don't know. Because then, I guess they could assume.
No, it's just called being a piece of shit. He literally just knew
100%,
my gamer tag and like
100%,
he took
but
my text messages with my actual name in them and went, this guy named Wicked Scully on fucking blah 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 is a piece of shit and he threatened to kill me and he's gonna blah blah, and I got banned.
They probably did that just because
like I messaged him on PlayStation.
There it is. I was about to say not only that, but even if like they didn't,
and I couldn't fight it. I went to fight it. I couldn't fight it. PlayStation didn't let me fight that at all.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm not surprised there. I mean, fuck. They get that, they're gonna assume you're doing that in other games, and then just be, just no winning there. That's fucking. Yeah. That is so irritating.
That was the beginning of us never being friends again. Was me losing my account, and then everything else sloped down from there.
Jesus Christ! All right, I feel like this so many gaps. Now you just got to tell your story at this point. Now you just got to start from the beginning.
Well, that's most of the story. The other, I guess, the beginning
how it started
would be. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be when.
Like, what caused you to send those messages?
Oh, I don't remember at this point.
Yeah, you just remember the rage. You just saw red one day. Just saw red one day. Just
I don't.
Going ballistic. All right.
It
Well-
could have been after we got arrested. Like me and my the rest of my friend group, we got detained because we broke into a fucking
Abandoned place.
it looked like an abandoned little shed, and
Yeah.
we dead ass thought it was just an abandoned shed. It had been boarded up, whatever. Well, it was behind a church. They were using it as storage. It
Hmm.
was filled to the fucking ceiling with donations. Like, and when I say actually filled to the ceiling, I'm talking take a volcano size thing and put it up to the roof.
That's crazy.
And when you climbed into the window that we got into, because we just climbed into it, we thought the bitch was abandoned. Climbed in the window, we had to climb over the mountain of clothes and shit and down the other side in order to get into an open room.
That's fucking crazy. Wow.
Well, Nick decided to stay out and be our lookout.
Well,
Guess who didn't do their job?
yeah, I was about to say. Well, sounds like
Guess
that
who was
didn't go
getting
too
pussy,
well
and that was more
considering
important, so he
Yo,
took off.
fucking arrested at the bro. Oh my god, bro, this fucking
So
guy.
he dipped, and our lookout, we didn't get any texts, no calls, no nothing saying, hey, somebody's coming out or somebody's around here, like they can hear you guys or they're looking out, like anything. Nothing. Gone. We looked out the little window because we heard a knock. Is anybody in there? I hit pause on the music we were blasting. We all went quiet and tried to run. And fucking, we looked out the window because they were walking around trying to like look in and find us. I looked out the window to see where my lookout was. Nowhere.
Oh boy, that's crazy.
End of the night, I got a text. Yeah, we went to her house because we didn't want to sit around waiting for you guys all night.
Bruh,
I was like, that was your job.
You know what? Fuck that guy. That's the beginning. Fuck that guy, because what the hell?
That's all I can remember that I can personally say I fucking hated.
And y'all were literally just. I assume y'all were literally just like, fucking just vibing, just doing. Because I've gone to a bunch of abandoned places. It was
freshman year. We
just
stole our beers out of parents' fridges. We all had little backpacks.
Yeah.
We literally just.
You were just going to have a good time.
We were hanging out. And we had scouted this shed for a while, like, cause we dead ass thought it was abandoned, but we were like, how do we get in? And we like scouted it out, found a way in, like got in, and he didn't want to do it, so we were like, fine, stay outside.
Okay, wait. When you said donations were in there, were you mean like clothes or money?
Clothes. It was a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes. There were some old PC towers from like schools and shit that were probably donated. They're probably old as fuck. We were young enough and drunk enough that we flat out we started throwing shit around and just breaking shit inside.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
All right.
Well. It was just like we were just being idiots. Simple. Like there were little like wine glasses in there. We were sitting there clinging together, and then we were just throwing them at each other across the room. We're like, let's try and cling them. Yeah, just toss it at each other, and it fucking ting.
Dude, wow, what the fuck? Oh my god,
white people shenanigans, bro.
I mean, I can't fully say it. I mean, because I've explored a few in high school. I've explored a few abandoned places with specifically these two people. Drew, you know them, so I'm gonna change up their names, but they were a couple, very famous high school couple. Yeah, you already know. Their new names will be Ronaldo and Becky. So. There you go, bro. Those are their new names for not to out people's sake, because I don't have any beef with anyone per se. God. I don't like people, but I mean, I don't know them now, so I can't.
I don't like people.
I'm not gonna say I hate anyone, but especially not these guys. I was like real close friends with these guys. So we used to explore a bunch of abandoned places. Like I remember. We found like an abandoned warehouse, which one day we found out wasn't too abandoned. It was just being worked on, not often. But nothing nothing happened there though. Like we didn't get caught or arrested or anything. We just saw people coming in with their little work hats, and we were just like, oh shit. And then we had to go. But to get in there was a fucking Mission Impossible scene. I swear to God. Like, okay, Drew, New York, we were in Astoria Park, bro. Do you know how on the others next to the dog park, You know where the dog park is?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a dog park wicked and in this big ass this place called Astoria Park, just big green fields. They got a skate park and whatever. And the very top corner of this place was a dog park. And if you climbed down, and if you and then it was like kind of like a cliff and then just water, because there was a bridge and whatever. Boats would go through there. So if you climbed down, and then right, okay. Shit, I'm not explaining this well. I don't know how to describe this. Basically, you just have to climb down, bro, and then climb back up onto this ledge that's there, and then like Mission Impossible against the wall, like like skimmy like across, and until you got to a point where you could start walking, and then fucking. So we had to do that just to get in, which was insane. Like looking back on it, like I'm surprised I did not fall into the water and bust my skull open on rocks. like I don't know, bro. Like, but I mean, hey, that was fun. We literally would just go in there, smoke, and then throw bricks at a wall or shatter glass. I mean, I don't know. Like,
That's all you do when you're in those kind of places, bro. That's why,
yeah.
Like, fucking,
I mean, yeah.
why do you think we throw in towers of computers?
Yeah. So this other place we went to, we found an abandoned house. And it still had like a piano and shit in there and a basement. And we were like, whoa, dude. And at this point, this is where I was like already well versed in the whole paranormal side of my life. So I was like, yo, I'm so down. Maybe we see a ghost or some shit. Like a fucking dumbass. Like the dumbass kid that I was, bro. Fucking and I actually do remember we had to like climb up on top of a shed and then jump across from that shed onto the roof of that house. Just to climb in through a window. Like the and then, so when we got in, place was like abandoned, bro, completely destroyed. You could tell a few crackheads have probably been there in their days, you know. Also a few condoms, I think. Lord knows why anyone would fuck inside.
Don't lie.
Alright, fine, they were. No,
you used them, you left
no.
Yeah.
No, not in a nasty ass place like that, brother. Fuck that.
I mean, I have an interesting.
You a nasty ass motherfucker. I see you doing it.
No,
Crispy was nasty before.
You did.
You don't know shit, Drew. Fuck you.
Crispy, in a bit, look at your phone because I want to confirm this with you.
Alrighty. I'm scared too. I actually don't know what he's talking about.
Be terrified.
This guy, that was not bad at all. I don't. No. What is wrong with you? Hell no. He asked me if I brought a used condom to school. Yeah. I freshly nutted in condom. I'd bring that to school. No, that wasn't. Who did that? Someone did that? No, that was not me. Get the fuck out of here. My school was filled with freaks.
Where the fuck were y'all going to school?
My school was filled with fucking freaks. Bro, our school was a basement. Our high school was a fucking basement, bro. Fuck these guys. It was literally just a basement. Every single class was in the basement besides the gym. And the gym was cut in half because the other half was always used by, whoever the fuck was upstairs. Because it wasn't us. and then in the final
class on the second floor.
But that was like the final. That was like the third year. By the third year of high school, that we got 1 or 2 classes upstairs, and it'd be one class in the basement and then one class in the second floor, bro. So we have to run 2 flights of stairs.
Segregation happening.
Yo,
all the beaners down in the basement.
Dude, I mean, basically, fuck. But shit, all of us were just up in there, bro, sweaty as hell, bro. We had a fucking engineer. Dude, the Doomsday bunker was our engineering room at one point. You remember that? Yeah. That was we were in a fucking underground bunker. That was for our classroom. That was insane. I remember every time I would walk into that class, I'd have to look at that sign, like, in case of nuclear something. You know those signs, right? That say, like, in case of something, this is an emergency bunker, or whatever the fuck it says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've both seen those? Fucking... So
in that class.
Yeah, they were in that class. They were on the door going in, and they were inside. So
Y'all
At
were
a
just
certain
in a bunker.
at a certain point, bro. At a certain point. Oh my god! Since we had half a gym, it was pretty tiny.
Man, y'all need to out this school. What the fuck is this?
I'm not gonna out
in
this
places
school. I'm not gonna out
unknown.
this
Nah,
school.
out
I'm not
there.
gonna
The
out
fuck
this
you
school.
doing, bro? They had you in
Yo.
a basement.
No, hold on.
I mean,
a
it gets
second,
worse,
hold
bro.
on.
It gets so much worse.
Let's go to the part where you guys were just child labor. Like, let's get to that part,
brother.
'cause-
Brother, at a certain point, I told you we had half of a gym, and sometimes we get tired of it. And there's a park across the street, but we got outside time taken away from us because one kid tried to jump a fence and then cut his hand open. So
Yeah,
they-
literally, that was it.
they and
Our
also
outside time was
also
so
there was a
fun.
lot of gang violence. We had a blood crip war in the first year of school.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that.
So there was that. But anyways, so at a certain point we were like, yo, we can't go outside. Like, we don't want to be like, just let us go back outside, because fuck being inside this gym every single time just doing fucking pacer test bullshit or something, you know? Like, we couldn't even play basketball properly and stuff because, again, we had half of a gym. And the giant the whole gym itself was already kind of tiny. But anyways, so at a certain point during the year, bro, they would just start bringing us down to that fucking bunker room and just and put ping pong tables in there and be like, hell yeah, bro, more games, right, guys? And of course we all fucking fell for it. But looking back, what the fuck, man? They just put us in a basement with a few extra games and said, have at it. Y'all wanted this, right? Fuck off.
Bro,
Oh my god.
our outside time consisted of just going to a fucking generator, like a little transformer behind a gas station, and everybody smoking pot.
All right, well,
That was it.
our outside time was supervised until like the last year or second year of high school. I don't remember. When did we
Bro.
start being able to go outside for lunch? Because
The second year, because in our last year it was the pandemic.
yeah,
High
I
school,
wasn't there
bro,
for
we
that.
were
I
allowed to straight up leave and go
transferred.
drive around and just fuck off and do whatever we wanted at lunchtime. Like, you had people
Yeah.
driving to their house, fucking hitting their rigs and shit, and just going back
And-
to school,
Yeah.
just wrecked.
I couldn't do that,
This
but
guy said he has no stories.
but
This guy
fucking
said he got no stories.
for
And
lunchtime,
I
bro,
see
we'd
you.
always just go. Some of us would just go home, but and just not come back. But for the most part, everybody, me included, I'm a good child.
No, you were not.
I went.
No, you were not.
We all hung out at the pizza place right around the corner, bro. That was chill as fuck. We always got pizzas at
Oh
the place,
yeah,
bro.
oh, that was
That was always-
spot.
that was the
that
vibe,
was
bro.
the well-known spot.
Oh my god! And then a block away from that, bro, was our breakfast place, man. Bacon, egg, and cheese, and in
Aw.
Arizona for $4, brother.
Yeah.
Boy, was that a time, man. Fuck, dude. Wow. And then like 2 blocks away from there, we had a Chinese place and Dunkin' Donuts.
Bro,
And then
We had-
a train station going home, like right there too. Like it was peak, to be honest. The outside of
we
that
had
place.
teachers driving around our area during lunchtime, bro, while we would be out just smoking along the sidewalks.
That's
and
crazy.
shit.
That's
Teachers
crazy.
would just drive by and they would just sternly stare at you like, really?
That's
You really
crazy.
just gonna do that right there? And then they'd wait for you to get back in class and be like, you got any of that on you? And you'd be like, nah, bro, you think I'm that dumb? It's outside.
Nice. Nice. That's outside. Fucking guy. You know what? Fucking. Oh, yeah, and I gotta finish my story, bro. We're in an abandoned house. Me, Ronaldo, and
Okay.
Becky, bro. We're in a. I never finished. I had to go back. I'll make it quick, bro, because it's not much. We just explored the place, saw a broken piano, saw a bunch of broken shit. We're just like, ooh, all right, cool. It was a basement. We all said fuck that to going down there because it was dark and we heard noises. And then at some point, I remember we heard the piano, like, just one button press, like a and then that was it. That's when we left. we left right there. We were just like, oh, we out, bro. When the piano starts playing itself, you're gone.
No, you stay.
No, yeah, well, you know,
say-
honestly,
you say,
me
wanna
now,
hear
I
your
low-key
tune.
would.
Play that shit.
Me now, I low-key would, just because I want to prove something out here. But you know what? That like back then, me, hell no, bro. I mean, I can't even fully say that because I did some. There's another paranormal story. Like I don't know if I've told you. I fucking played the Ouija board. You remember that shit, Drew? When I played the Ouija board?
You told me this one.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't remember that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll save that for another pod. I'll save that for another pod. That's more paranormal, so we'll save that for Halloween.
I don't know. Halloween.
That's that's fucking months away. Remind me
Too
in
far away, is it?
4 months, bro. 3 months. I don't remember. I don't know, dude. I just know it's after September.
What?
4 months.
I was right. 4 months. I said 4 months.
The peak reaction there. When he was looking at you like, bro, what the fuck?
Shit. I
I
don't know
pulled up
which
my
story.
calendar
Fuck it. Oh,
immediately,
you know
like,
what?
it
There was
was
this one time. Me, Ronaldo, and I don't know who to. I need a new name for this person. Fug. Jay. Me, Ronaldo, and Jay.
I was gonna say retardo.
That was Jay.
It's hard. He curly hair, glasses.
That was half the school.
Fuck.
What?
You know what? That's fair. Fuck. Ah,
You
shit.
yourself-
All right, you know
Fuck,
what? All
dude.
right, I think I know who it is. I think I know. Who
I used to hang out with him, and my old roommate used to hang out with him. The three of us. Does that make it clearer?
No, but you could just go.
I'll just text you.
Sure.
Really so
There you go.
honest. Continue the
Anyways,
story while you
Oh.
Me,
Yeah,
Ronaldo, and Jay, and I don't remember who else was there. I think I don't remember who else was there. You know what? Whatever. Drew, you might have been
Yeah,
there.
spit it out. No.
so okay. So we had firecrackers, like the ones where you light and you just throw on the ground. They just go pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
Yo.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember?
Yo.
So
I want to see if it's
so-
the right one that I'm thinking.
so one time,
Like, there's a couple.
yeah, there is
There
actually
were a
one time.
couple. There were a couple.
The one specific time I'm thinking about. I mean, I can't get arrested for this, right? I'm just admitting this
Man, it's a little
on the
late.
internet. It's too late. Yeah, it's been
Sure.
years. You know what?
Well, I mean, for me, I was detained and all the charges were dropped. I turned 18, so they can't even get me anymore. If you were below the age of 18, anything you did before that, you cannot get charged for. So,
Oh, so then I'm good. I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
really, that's how it works if you it's in the system already. I don't know
Yeah.
how it works if it was never in a system.
well, it was never in a system for sure. So we were going to go on to the train. The three of
Oh
us.
my God.
We were going on to the train, and I had a lighter. I was the lighter guy. We were fucking around. First, we were fucking around with them at the park, and then on our way to, I don't remember where the fuck we were going, to be honest. Probably home or just to another place. I don't know. On our way to wherever we were going, we got onto the train, and the train wasn't too full. Like, it had a couple of people, but not a lot. You know, like, not a lot. I'd say like New York subway car, like 10, 15 people. I don't know, but New York subway cars are pretty big, you know, so you could spread that out, and they were just spread out across the cart, you know. All right, so we get on the train, and I'm holding the fire. He gives me the firecracker, and I'm holding it in my hand, and in my other hand, I'm just fucking around with the lighter. Because back then, I used to have, like, I was one of those kids that needed to fidget with something at all times or whatever. Fucking fidget spinners were, like, fucking stimulation for me for the next year when those came out. Before I realized how dumb they were.
Proudly say I never owned one.
I mean, I can proudly say the ones that I
Has somebody
own.
with ADHD.
the-
I had a
can-
butterfly knife instead.
I mean, I had cool knives too. I got a gold knife. I don't remember that. I think I sold it. I shouldn't say that. Anyways, so fidget spinners. I had cool Batarang shaped ones. So if that makes it better. But anyways, so I was just fidgeting with the lighter in one hand and had the firecracker in the other. We were standing on the train, and I would like Ronaldo was right in front of me, and I was like doing this on his book bag. Like, genuinely, I remember not doing this on purpose. I was genuinely just fidgeting, bro, and I wasn't paying any attention because Ronaldo and Jay were talking, and I was just invested in the fucking conversation. So I was just fidgeting, bro, just like, you know, dun, 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 you know? And then, I put the firecracker just a tad too close to the lighter on accident, and that shit started going off on the train, bro. And I was like, oh fuck, I threw it behind me, and then it one pop went off, and all 15 people thought it was like a gunshot, so they ran to the other side of the train, and then they realized it was firecrackers, so they just sat back down and chilled until it was over. but yeah, they at first they just darted to the other side of the train, and then me, Ronaldo, and Jay were like in the one corner, the other complete other corner, and we just sat there and like kind of like covered our faces, you know. And then the second the doors open, we just ran out, bro. And then, but then that's when that gave Ronaldo an idea, and he took another firecracker, waited for the next train, threw it in as the doors were closing, and then we left.
I remember that one.
Bro, so that was something. That was fucking low key, a little bit of light terrorism from a few children. Fucking hell. Dude, Becky, Ronaldo's girlfriend, she would always get into some shit. Always. I don't know what the fuck was happening, but she was always like getting into a fight with someone, bro. And I remember there's a few, bro. There was one time where she got into a fight with this girl, and I remember being outside the classroom as it was happening. I don't remember what the fuck the fight was about. It was probably something stupid. I don't fucking know. But it was a fight. And in the middle of class, bro, she grabs she grabs this girl's hair and then just starts yanking her, dragging her out of her seat and out of the classroom to go beat her on the outside, bro. And then they got pulled apart, bro. And nothing happened to these girls, by the way. Nothing. And then they were friends like a week later. I mean, honestly, for the victim, it might have been made purely out of fear, that friendship. but I mean, that happened. So, and then I remember another time, and again, yeah, this school, bro, yo, you're right. Maybe I should name drop this fucking school, bro. They didn't do anything. Not once did this girl get suspended for multiple things that she did that was
I like my
suspendable.
teachers too much to report my school.
At a certain point,
fucked heavy with my school.
Yeah, most of the teachers in that school are pretty vibey, bro. Like it's just the important ones that weren't. So like the guidance counselor, he did, that was a free paycheck. Because I was doing that guy's job. Yeah. Do you remember this, Drew? I was doing the guidance counselor's job. I was my school's guidance counselor. Any problems that occurred, go to Chris. Go to Crispy.
Crispy made it worse.
Bro,
Crispy made it worse.
I did not make it worse. I actually resolved 90%.
Was not the guy to go to.
You know what's funny? At a certain point, our guidance counselor just kind of stopped doing things, and then it would go to the health teacher that would take care of shit. And when she started taking care of shit, I was vibey with her because she used to give me Marvel Comics because her ex-husband worked at Marvel Comics, so I just took a bunch. She brought some to school and we just take it, and she let us. It was fucking awesome. I miss that, bro. I miss that. Fuck, those, like, half my collection is from that. But anyways, straight from Marvel HQ too, brother. Fuck. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so when she took over trying to handle situations like that, bro, she knew me and knew that I was handling most of these problems and knew most of these people. So she literally just started calling me in to mediate these shits. like whatever problem occurred, bro. I remember the most specific problem that I ended up mediating was when Becky didn't like this other girl. I don't even actually remember her name, so we're just gonna say T. We're just gonna say T, bro. I don't fucking know. I'm bad at names. so Becky got into a fight. Right. Becky thought that T and Ronaldo were like seeing each other or something. Oh, just by the way, before I continue this, Becky and Ronaldo, they were one of those on and off relationships, right? All the fucking time, bro. It was crazy. I'm pretty sure they're still like that, by the way. Like, to this day, bro. I'm not sure. I'm not fully sure, though. The last thing that I heard was that they were back together. So, but anyways, she's cheated on him before, 100%. That is a known thing, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, she thought that I don't remember if they were even together during this story, by the way. Fuck, that's another important thing. I'm not even sure. But if either way, she thought Ronaldo was talking to this girl T in a romantic way. And Ronaldo no, they weren't together. They were broken up. She was with another guy at this point. I remember now. Because I remember during this whole thing, I was hanging out with Ronaldo the most. We became like best friends during all that whole breakup thing because he had nothing else to do. So we just fucking yes, Drew, her. Yes. So he had nothing else to do because he was broken up with her. So we just hang out together all the fucking time. We just go skate or smoke or hang out at a story park, explore abandoned places or whatever the fuck. Yeah, we'd even kiss sometimes. I mean, shit. But no, not that. No, not that. But fucking yeah. So I very much knew that nothing was going on because he was with me all the time. So it was kind of crazy that these allegations were being thrown. And then on top of that, she had a whole boyfriend and wasn't with him anymore. So I don't know why she even cared. So like, that was a whole other thing. But I don't remember exactly how that progressed, but T and Ronaldo ended up just never ever talking again. And Ronaldo and Becky ended up together again. And then one day Becky saw T outside of a deli. So she proceeded to curb stomp her. She proceeded to throw her to the ground and fucking curb stomp her. Like dead ass head on the curb, stomp her ass. It was caught on camera and everything. And I know this because the health teacher brought me in to mediate this issue between Becky and T and then showed me the footage right after that. And I was just like, I'm a sophomore. What am I doing? What am I doing this for? Like, what is happening? Or not sophomore, whatever. Junior? I don't remember. I don't know the things. Freshman, yeah, sophomore.
Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Okay, no, never mind. I was a junior. This is junior things, right, Drew?
Yep.
It was a Rite Aid. That's you couldn't just say that. You couldn't just say that.
No, because
not
I
a deli.
didn't know if I could
not
or
a
not,
deli. My bad. It should be fine. And she didn't go to jail. She didn't even get suspended. She didn't get suspended for curb stomping another student, Wicked. Is that not, like, insanity? Like, I'm pretty sure she got fucking detention. I mean,
there were so many kids in my school just constantly fighting every day, and they would be back in school a week later.
I mean, I don't know.
Not even a week later, the next day.
I feel, but I mean, I feel like low-key, because I saw the video. That was attempted murder.
Yeah, that was a very
that was attempted video. Murder. I mean, like, brother, I genuinely felt so bad for T, bro. Like, that was so unnecessary. Yeah, what?
Want to hear something about that? So about that Rite Aid.
About that Rite Aid.
So years after, I actually, I started working there for a bit.
Yeah.
The worst 3 months of my life. In the
working at the very
little manager room. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the very one. In the manager room, I could have sworn there was like a picture of those two.
Of both
from
of them?
From the camera.
Don't let them in the store or something?
Do not let them. Yeah, don't let them in the store. Like of the camera.
Yo.
Like a picture of the video of do not let these people in.
Just a picture of her foot on her brain, on her fucking skull.
I think of like her like running to the other one.
Alright.
I was like, what the hell?
Bro, what the fuck?
I didn't think too much of it. I was like, I could have sworn I
saw
this.
Leave me alone.
Yo,
bro,
get off your game. Wicked. Yo, you playing a fucking game right now in the mid pod, bro?
Yeah, Wicked. How could you? Anyway, I gotta feed a sports bet right now.
Okay, no, but you got money on the line. That's important. That's pod material right there. You gotta win. You gotta win live on the pod. That'll be views.
It's gonna be a 3-day long pod.
Oh shit. Never mind. You cannot win live on the pod. We'll just record again in 3 days.
Yeah, bring him back.
Alright. Let's not do that.
We'll just have I'll wear the same shirt. I'll wear the same everything. We make sure the lighting's the same. We'll just have you in here.
Yes. And so then it did happen on the same day.
Yeah, there you go.
Knowledge.
With the Mountain Dew and everything.
mean, it's being uploaded on Monday, so like end of the day.
Yeah, we actually cool. Taking a rip. I'm gonna have to cut this bit out. Oh my goodness.
You're good. You're good.
What's the next story, bro? I have more stories, but I don't know which one to go with. Good decisions.
But in elementary school, dude, there was a kid named Jeremiah. He was into Power Rangers. He was into all the anime shit. He was running around the school with his arms back. He was acting like a Power Ranger, doing all the fucking moves and shit. He
I
was
wasn't doing
so
that,
into everything. He
but
watched
I did the Naruto run.
what was it? He was in elementary school before 5th grade. He watched Ninja Assassin.
Mhm.
Okay. Rated R, most blood I've ever seen in a fucking movie, in like most movies anymore. He was running around the school acting like the character. Dude, Jeremiah was a legend. I miss him. He was a little, I think he was Somalian, and his little sister was as well. Dude, they were the greatest fucking kids. They were awesome.
Yo,
I never saw them again after 5th grade.
Damn, bro.
I was like sad because like he was such a great fucking guy. Dude. His heart was so big, bro. He'd run up to you, give you a hug every day.
Yeah, honestly, that fucking sounds like low key me back in freshman year, bro. Fucking hell. Like I was once upon a time I was an innocent soul, bro, and then.
No, he was not, Chad. Don't fall for him.
No, don't fall for him. Fuck this guy.
He actually used to beat me in high school.
All right, yeah. Just so you know,
deserve it.
Just so you know, this fucking guy Drew. He's
Hey, hold on, no, Drew, you deserve it. No, you can't even act like you fucking don't.
He does. We'd be in math class.
You deserve more now.
We'd be in math class, and I remember the one year the teacher sat us next to each other, me and Drew. First thing he did was be like, "Hey, Crispy," and then grip my thigh. Fucking grip my thigh. Hey, Crispy. All up in my ear. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" He assaulted me.
That's a W.
It's okay though. I forgive him. I like it.
W man.
Never again did they sit us next to each other.
Yeah. That's actually true. Never again did they sit us next to each other. That was fucking insane.
That was fun.
I got kicked out of 3 different classes for having too good of a time with the homies.
No, but there was this one specific guy, D, and Drew. You know who I'm talking about? D.
That could be a lot of people.
He was a super senior, and he
He
got 69 in permanent markers drawn on his head, and he got kicked out for the rest of the day. He was just doing shit for the love of the game, man. That guy was not a good guy, bro.
Everybody has.
We had multiple, but this guy specifically, he was not. Bro was doing some wild shit, man. I mean, he was like fun-ish to hang out with. You know what I mean? Ginormous, fucking 6'2". What's the polite word? Should I even be polite, bro?
I don't even think he was 6'2".
He was tall and he was overweight. That's what it is. He's tall, overweight, he was a big guy, man.
He was inflated, but
I don't know.
He was inflated,
dude.
But tall, I don't know. Tall, I think he was like.
What's another crazy story? I can't remember. I don't know, Drew. Do you remember any crazy stories I might have been involved in?
That you were involved in?
Yeah. Oh, me, Ronaldo, and Becky went to a Halloween parade in the city once. And it started off like real cool and stuff. I dressed up as the Joker, like my own version of Heath Ledger's Joker. I had like a white trench coat and black pants and a hoodie or something. I don't know. And then I had like a cool mask with lights on it. Gotta set the mood, you know. So the three of us went out to the city. I don't remember what the fuck they were wearing. So. We went out to the city, and there was the parade. We were in the crowd. We got up real close to the barricade and shit, and it was cool. Like, there was the floats, you know, there was dancers and shit, you know, normal parade stuff. And then Ronaldo was like, you know what? Let's join. So the three of us jumped the gate and just became part of the parade.
All right.
We jumped the barricade and we just joined the fucking parade.
Police. You got him.
You know what's funny? No one ever really there was police there. There's no way they didn't like notice us or whatever. Like, they just didn't give a fuck. Ronaldo, I think, got onto one of the floats. He just got onto one of the floats and started dancing with someone.
All right.
And then I almost got on the float, but I pussied out. I was just like, no, I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't like being the center of attention. You know, like fuck that.
I
So
ain't touching that float.
I didn't get on the
I'll get in
float, but he
trouble.
got on the float. I think I remember, if I remember correctly, he at least got on the ladder of it, like stood on it on the platform, and then got off. Like, and he like did a little dance, you know. So that was interesting, bro. That happened. And then that was kind of it. I don't know. We joined the parade for a while, and then at a certain point, got bored, I guess, and just left. Oh yeah, that was Halloween night. We were trying to look for something fun to do. So after that, we went to Astoria, and Ronaldo was definitely like the devil on my shoulder. Ronaldo and Becky, the both of them, they were definitely the
Yep.
wild kids, bro. They were the devil on
They
my
were.
fucking shoulder, man. I got
They
into a
were,
lot of,
and you fell into temptation.
yeah, bro. I not even temptation. I just, my brain wasn't on at a certain point during high school. I was just like, fuck it. I was in that whole fuck it mentality, bro. So I just went along with whatever, bro. Cause whatever. I remember playing hide and seek at IKEA. Oh, anyways, the rest of that night, um, we went to Astoria, and Ronaldo took eggs out of his book bag, and he was like, "Let's egg some houses." And I was like, "No, I feel bad, man. I don't want to egg houses." And then, uh, he was like, "All right, fine. Let's egg cars." But that I was okay with, like.
Bro,
I felt bad about houses, but not moving cars, apparently. So,
I never egged anything
oh,
until
actually, no, I
my
didn't.
best homie hit me up.
I didn't egg anything. I don't think I egged anything. I remember being there for that, and I remember, yeah, no, I don't think so. I just held the eggs and I gave them to Ronaldo. That's what happened. I was an accomplice, anyways. I might as well
I
have
threw one of
inadvertently.
them, but
Ronaldo
my
chucked one at a moving car, and then that guy tried chasing us around the block, like in his car. Like we
Bro.
started running, we went through an alleyway, and then we like quickly took off some of our costumes, and then we just started walking. He actually lost us. Like he just drove past us, didn't recognize us, and he went away, bro. Yeah, I think he drove around like 2 more times, but at that point we were like getting away. So I still feel bad about that. That is some dickheadery that I did not need to involve myself within, nor allow. So, so there's that. I can't remember anything else now. I mean, there's more, but I can't keep coming up with new names, bro.
My problem is I don't talk to any of them anymore. I'm like on the verge of just like
I don't talk to. Yeah, I don't talk to any of them anymore.
half of my ended in ill will or some bullshit. I don't even know if
my
this guy
third
knows
year
I
of high
did this, and I
school.
can't. I'm not gonna name him, but my best friend, uh, two of my best friends. One of them had some fucked up shit happen during high school. His stepdad, or it was mom's boyfriend, I don't remember which one. Super rich guy. He lived up in the rich neighborhood. It's not like my friend was rich by any means, but when we went up there, we were like, holy shit, what a fucking house. Well, like a month later, not even, after we finally started hanging out up there and like we started doing D&D up there, we started playing Magic the Gathering up there, we just fucking hanging out and shit. We got a call from him and he goes, yo, I'm getting kicked out. I got to go live with my dad in Pennsylvania. I was like, the fuck? He goes, long story short, me and stepdad got in a fight and I ended up throwing him in a pool. And like they were full on brawling. Like there was a little video I had of it. Like he was being a dickhead to his mom. So he stood up for his mom and fucking basically got in a whole fight and banished to Pennsylvania. So he couldn't hang out with any of us, do anything, nothing. And it was like, damn, what the fuck? Well, when he came back like a year later, after a bunch of other fuck shit happened while he was there in Pennsylvania, one of our old homies had some of his stuff. He was told to hang on to it, and when he got back, he was going to give it back. Well, the friend didn't give it back. He refused to give it back. He said he wasn't going to give it back, and blah 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 blah.
What kind of stuff?
Well,
Like
like clothes and so like a couple
game
other things. I don't
console or
remember
some
exactly. I
shit?
think there were a couple games, but it was mainly like a couple like his favorite jacket and shit like that. Like he wanted it back. Like he just left it there over like some bullshit. And
That's so
he
fucked.
just refused to give it back to him. And so in between him being gone and me switching schools and everything else, I met the guy who moved to Pennsylvania's ex best friend from middle school. I knew both of them. I hated both of them in middle school. They were a dynamic duo of two little fuckheads. I hated them. We got in verbal arguments all the time in middle school. Cut forward to high school, I became friends with the first one in the first school, and then like halfway through sophomore year, after the first one left, I met the other guy, and he and I became best friends, and they're still best friends. Fucking, he hits me up. He goes, "Yo, this guy's not giving his shit back. You want to egg his house just to do it?" They lived like
I mean, I guess, yeah.
right close to each other. So flash forward, I meet up. It's like 12 o'clock. I snuck out to meet up with this guy because we didn't live too far away from each other. I rode my bike over. He
Yeah.
brings out the carton of eggs. We go down to his house. The guy's window is open.
Oh, dude.
We
Y'all had
targeted,
immaculate aim that day,
and
huh?
I play baseball, so
Yeah.
I fucking
Immaculate aim that day, brother.
he threw a couple, and then I fucking right through the window. It hit the screen, popped the screen out, and I watched it burst on the screen and go into the window. We took
Yo.
off. We were gone.
Huge W.
The next
Fuck
day,
that
my
guy.
buddy got text messages from the guy. And
Yeah.
like they were gonna fight and shit. I don't remember what all happened at the end of that, but yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, dude, perfect segue. Speaking of a fight, man, I've never been in like a real fight. Like I remember back in high school, we used to bring boxing gloves and we'd do like boxing matches in the park. So
we did that a couple times.
There was my other buddy, Jordan. We'll say Jordan. An ex best friend of mine. We we were boxing each other, and it was pretty evenly matched. It was like the first time I'd ever like done any sort of fighting period though. So like, yeah. But I also had like low key anger issues. So I remember we were boxing and we were doing like light hits on each other, right? But then at a certain point it just escalated. Like started throwing hits. And I don't remember it myself, but I remember what other people told me. And they said at a certain point I was just tanking hits to the face and then just gunning it for him. And I just didn't, and we were just back and forth. And then I remember snapping out of my little blackout when I accidentally punched him in the nuts. That's when I was like, oh dude, no, that's a bitch move. I'm sorry. I wasn't, you know what's funny? I wasn't even trying to punch him in the nuts. I was trying to uppercut his ass. That's what I remember. I was trying to uppercut his ass. And I know that because I was setting up for it and shit, and I remember that. I remember that movement. And then I hit his nuts on accident, and then that's what snapped me out. And I was just like, "Oh fuck, I feel so bad now." And then that's when we just ended the fight. Like, we considered it a tie because I took so many shots, but I also landed some good ones. So, like a lot of good ones. Like so, yeah, I remember that happening. I remember I was gonna get into a real fight. So I had like an ex-girlfriend of mine. She had this best friend. That I thought was a little too close sometimes, and I didn't like him. And I guess in my I don't know. I had like one or two girlfriends by that point or something. I don't know. I'm still new to the dating scene or whatever. So I don't know. This is the first time I was just like, I guess, jealous, and I was just like, fuck it, bro. I want to like fight this guy. So I remember I just didn't like him at all. And I remember telling him to like stay away from her. Like I tried to solve it peacefully like 2 or 3 times before anything happened. Because like he was like in love with her or some shit. And then like he kept trying to make moves on her. So that was the whole thing. Like, but she wouldn't cut him off because that's her best friend. So, that situation. But I'm pretty sure they don't talk anymore, though. That's what's funny. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so I told him like 2 or 3 times, like, hey, stay away from my girl, blah blah blah, type shit, right? And then I remember the last time where he tried again, and I was just like, dude, fuck this, man. Uh, I I was gonna go fight him like right across the street from the school in that park. One person saw it happening. The entire school was surrounding me and this kid. The entire fucking school. And I was just like, bro, what is going on? Like, it's like, I swear to God, bro, because again, I was like the school mediator. So the day people heard Crispy's gonna fight someone, like for real, the entire school showed up. People I didn't even talk to showed up, bro. Like, ooh, a fight. Dude, it was so dumb. But I remember, like, I was almost still gonna go through with it. But like then the realization of all these people around me, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be your fucking monkey. You're your show monkey. I'm not gonna entertain you. And what really made me think that though, there was this one guy. I can't come up with Kevin, bro. This one guy, Kevin, bro. He walks up to me. He goes, yo, Chris. Takes off his book bag, opens it up, hands me brass knuckles. It goes, go get him, my boy. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's when I fully decided, like, okay, I'm not fighting anyone right now. There's no shot someone just handed me brass knuckles. I would, like, that would be the death of a person. At that point, I was just like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. So I was just like, fuck this, stay away. I left. And then everyone was disappointed. But I don't care. As I said, I wasn't gonna be their show monkey. I wasn't gonna entertain these fools. Perfect other segue. Drew, I think it's time for your story.
Yo, 1 second just to acknowledge this.
Yeah.
Between Friday, June 19th, Mecha Chameleon was at 5 million copies.
Mm-hmm.
As of Sunday, it's at 7 million.
That's crazy. Dude, what? Dude, video games need to, like, fix their shit because 90% of these big name companies are pumping out games and none of them are doing as well as these games that cost $5 or $6.
Like, these little companies are doing phenomenal work.
Yeah,
with
for
their
real.
little ideas.
And
I just wanted to segue to that because I just looked at it and it's like the June 19th, 5 million, June 21st, 7 million.
That's actually insane. Yeah, no.
The course of 2
that
days,
is so impressive.
They sold 2 million more copies.
That is so impressive. That is so good. I'm happy for them because these are the guys that deserve it, dead ass, because they're putting more work and thought and creativity into these small games than fucking Sony or Xbox have. I did. I saw Wildcat. He was live streaming it today, and I was watching that. I saw the new ones. I want to play, so I told Flair to get it. Flair has the game now. He said let him know.
Andrew, you should get it.
Yeah, Drew, you should get fucking Mecha Chameleon. It's hide and seek, but you paint yourself.
I've seen it. It looks fun.
It's really fun. It's really fun.
It's awesome.
I'm just
it's
scared
$6,
that my
bro.
computer's gonna explode.
It shouldn't. It's a really small game. It's $6. It's a $6 game.
Yeah, you can turn your graphics down if you need to.
Yeah, it's like pixels anyway. Like, so it shouldn't.
You should be fine. It's basically Microsoft Paint. You paint your character.
Literally, yeah, literally. It's so fun. So you should snag it, and we should play after the pod.
Get Flair in here, man.
I don't know about that.
I think maybe that'd be a good idea.
You don't want to.
A little recording.
It's a good idea.
Oh, shit.
It's a good idea.
But it is Andrew. It is Drew's time to tell his
Thank
story.
you for inviting me to the podcast, guys. It was.
Tell your tale.
Yeah, no, tell your fucking tale. Yeah,
What tale? I was.
You know, goddamn right.
High schooler, I go to class.
Yeah, all right.
Game, sleep.
Mm-hmm. Tell your story.
1 year though.
There was 1 year though. He says, this guy.
Everything academically for me went downhill after 5th grade. I just started fucking about and having fun.
I remember one time a teacher looked me in the eye and she was like, if you tried, like, that was not what she said. She looked at me.
No, I had like 5 different teachers straight up tell me you could do better, and I know you can. You just don't, and I flat out went, "You're right. I just choose not to."
For real, what a teacher actually walked up to me and said was like, I think it was my social studies teacher, and she came up to me and said, "Your essays, they're definitely bullshit, but they're like the best essays I read, and they're bullshit compared to everyone else who tries. like, if you actually do your research and shit, your essays are top fucking tier. like, and I was like, oh, thanks. That gave me such confidence, bro. And that was right before the SATs. She was like, yeah, honestly, like you're good. Any essay you got to write for that or whatever, you're fucking golden. I was like, hell yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, and my art teacher was always like
Hated that guy. I hated that guy.
everyone hated him, but he was always so so
Hated
nice
that
to
guy.
me. Everyone hated him, but he was always so nice to me. And I think it was only because like
Yeah,
I was
it's because he wanted to hit.
so I was the only student that showed any, well, not only student, actually, let me take that back. I was one of the few students that showed any sort of real artistic creativity or talent. So like everyone else and anyone else who did just didn't give a fuck enough to like care or try. Because Drew, I don't remember you being bad.
I tried,
Yeah, I don't remember
I
you being
tried.
bad. Like I remember you trying pretty
but
hard.
he just did not like me.
Yeah.
He
But
liked the comic I made, but he didn't like in general.
dude, yeah, he loved, he loved the shit out of me, man. He always encouraged me to do more, be better, because my art was good. And he was like, I can tell when you try and when you're not trying, and when you care about something and shit through your art. And I was like, oh, cool. But the reason I never tried in that class is because I have that weird little artist mentality that like art should not be graded. Art is an expression. I sound stupid as fuck every time I say it, but I do believe that. Art is an expression. It should not be graded. So I didn't care to try ever in that class until he was like, you know what? We're going to create a comic book. I want you guys to create a comic book. I tried my ass off for that. Kinda. I mean, I didn't try my ass off, but I definitely spent more time on that than I did any other project. So, and that little comic book that I made ended up being at an art show that he hosted. He chose it to be a part of it. I didn't go.
I didn't go.
I didn't go. No, I didn't. I honestly I don't even think students were invited. I think it was like a because I remember my dad, he has all the pictures and shit, so I'm pretty sure he went. It's either I was supposed to go with him and I just chose not to, or it was a family only thing to show off students stuff to the families of the students. So it might have been that one, to be honest. That might be it. But yeah, I remember my shit was in that. I was pretty proud of that, I guess.
I think you just didn't want to go.
I probably just didn't want to go. I didn't care to go to a
You-
lot of things.
Yeah, you
I-
had your fun, you did your mischievous things, and
yeah, but dude, I'm
you did
such
not
a
care.
I'm such a chill person. But like by the third year of high school, I was so chill, bro, because I was just like, dude, the first 2 years were filled with fucking dumb shit, such bullshit. I learned to skate. I got a concussion playing fucking touch football. I did. I explored all the abandoned places, stopped fights, almost got into a fight. At that point, bro, I was exhausted. I was just like, I just want peace, bro. I'm still like that. I just want peace, gang. But, anyways, yeah. Sorry, Drew. Your story.
Peace now.
What?
I'm trying to remember what year it was. Hold on, I got a message.
If you're gonna ask
about
me
the
what year
parlay.
it was,
I don't remember what year it was, but it was sometime
It
in
wasn't.
high school.
It wasn't the third. It wasn't junior year. It
I
was.
think it was the third year.
Are you sure? I don't think it was.
Was it? I think so. Anyway, so
Actually,
pretty much there was this one person. You guys won't believe me, but she went to a different high school.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Um,
She was imaginary, wasn't she?
No. But I used to date this girl, and I'm not gonna lie, the beginning it was fun. You know, it was a bit romantic here and there. We stayed on the phone, late night calls, uh, FaceTime. You know, the regular couple stuff.
Yeah.
And then what was it? I
Wait,
think it was like towards my birthday, December. I'm giving some little lore behind this.
Some lore. Where's the lore? It's just seems
There was
Your
this-
partner?
There was this bit that I can't tell if it was a bit, but there was this bit that Andrew always used to fucking do back when he was dating this girl, and I could never tell if he was being fucking serious. I could never tell. I still don't know.
Hold on, I'm
And
so
that-
confused.
and
to
that
what
was
you
the
mean.
bit. Wait, not the B. Forget the B.
Forget the bitch.
No,
Well,
I
you know,
mistyped. I mistyped. I added a letter B on accident. Was that a bit or was it real?
that we
Answer.
did it.
Yeah, that. What I
Yeah,
texted you.
we didn't.
So can I say
No. Can I say it, you
it?
perv?
I just thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
funny. I just thought it was gonna be funny as fuck when you go like, we do
You
normal couple
perv.
things, fucking romantic.
Yeah, we did. You know,
And then you just
kiss,
say
exchange
that.
gifts.
Yeah, go on.
I may have dipped in the whole. You know, some might say it's not supposed to be dipped in. But, I was curious.
Normal couple stuff.
Normal couple, yeah.
Yo, W Wicked, bro.
Fist
Fist
bump
bump.
right
Hell
there.
yeah.
But so towards my birthday, I remember there
Rally
was
is
this
a
movie
forbidden
coming
alley.
out.
Huh?
Man, I have terrible memories with that. At least I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
But
what?
that's for another time. But pretty much towards my birthday, there was this movie coming out. Dragon Ball Super Broly. I was like,
Hell
oh, I
yeah.
want to go watch that, and she's like, oh, okay, I'll buy the tickets. And I was like, no, I'll buy the tickets. I'm a guy. Let me buy. And she's like, no, don't worry, I already got like 100. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, my dad gifted me 100. Let's go, and he wants to meet you before we go. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I put on my best clothes, my best fit. I go. I meet her dad. I'm like, hey, my name is Drew. I'm a very kind young man. I'm like 4'11", 500 pounds.
That's not accurate, but go on. Not his height. That's not what's going on here.
Not as high,
Not his
but
height or
somehow he was
weight.
shorter than me. He was shorter than me, so I had to look down when speaking to him, which felt a bit uncomfortable from my end. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought everything was cool. We talked. I had to, basically introduce myself to the parent, the dad.
Mm-hmm.
The night goes well. I'm like, oh, I can walk her home after the movie because she lives like what 3 blocks away. And he's like, no, 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 I'm gonna come, and you're not gonna do anything. And I was like, okay, sounds good. So after the movies, we get out. She texts her dad. I'm like, oh, let's just walk a block. He's probably gonna be like pretty much at the corner, so let's just go. So we go walking. He comes rushing to where we are, screaming in my face like, "What are you doing? Where are you taking my daughter?" And I was like, "As you can see, we're a block away from your house."
As you can see, your home's
And
right
he's
over
like,
there.
"No, no, no." He's like, "No, no, no, no. Get away from my daughter. No, I don't. I forbid this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Then I'll see you next time." And I gave her a kiss in front of him and walked to the train station and went home.
Alpha
She then
move.
calls me.
Fucking
She then
pure
calls me,
alpha
and her
male
dad's
move right
screaming in the
there. Hell
background,
yeah.
saying, "No, I don't want you to meet. I don't want you to meet that." I don't know if I can say, but he used some very strong language about my race
What, he called you a beaner?
in the call. No, he called me
Oh, I think I
you might want to
remember.
blend this out. It was with an
Oh,
S.
I think I
Rhymes
remember.
with stick. Rhymes with stick.
Yeah, yeah, I
He
remember.
he called me that on the phone,
I wrote the
and I
blood.
was like, at first I was like, why is he yelling? And then I guess I was on speaker, and he's like, oh, is that him right now? Comes to the phone, he's like, oh, if you ever meet my daughter again, if you ever go see her, I'll kill you. And I was like,
No.
what? He's like, yeah. And then apparently he took out a knife and was like, look, I'll slit your throat like this, and started like waving the knife around. And his
On a,
daughter,
wait, was this
in
on
the room was
FaceTime?
scared. It was on FaceTime
Oh, okay. I thought it was
because it
just.
was literally right
I'm not
after
even
the
gonna hold
movie.
you. I thought it
It
was.
was
I
right
thought
after
you
the
said it was
movie.
a regular phone call for a second. He's just like, I'm waving the knife right now. If you can't tell.
No, it was a phone call, and then I guess him or her made it a FaceTime,
And
and
then
I
he started
answered, and then
doing
he's
that.
like waving, yeah, and then he's like
Okay.
wanted to like show me his new knife trick, I guess.
But like, look how I can spin it.
He started emoting on the phone. Look
Say
how I can spin
emoting
it.
on the FaceTime. Fucking knife
And I'm like,
tricks, CS:GO
okay.
knife tricks right in front of you. Like, huh? How do you like that, huh?
Pretty
You
much.
scared?
Yeah.
What a emote on.
You fucking scared? How about this?
Yeah.
He
Pretty
flips it
much.
around.
And I
Yo.
remember I was like on the phone, I put him on speaker, and my older brothers heard, and they're like, "Oh, where does he live? Let's go right now." And I was like, "It's okay. That's my girlfriend's dad. let's relax. And they're like, no, we'll just drive by, we'll just introduce ourselves.
I
If he has any
remember
problems, he
this.
can meet us outside.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, if anything, I'll take care of it. You guys can stay in the back if anything. So then I tell Crispies and my other friends about this, and Crispy has the brilliant idea of, oh, I know exactly what to do. I'll pretend to walk by like a pedestrian, don't know you at all, and record it so when he pushes you, you can beat his ass. And Crispy's dialogue
idea.
in the Crispy's dialogue in the video, I remember like slightly blurred, but I remember he goes, I'm gonna take out my camera and go, oh my god, look at that. He pushed him. Oh no, he's getting his ass beat. Oh no.
World star.
World star.
And I'm like,
Yo,
if
I
ever comes to
remember
it, I'll give you a
suggesting
call.
that.
But I don't know if you're gonna be in the area.
I think
So
didn't I say I'd just go anyway? Like,
yeah, you're like, I'll just be in the area when you're there. Let me know. And I was like, all right, pretty odd, but okay.
Okay.
no, what do you mean? Look, bro, honestly, it still sounds like a W idea in my opinion. I mean,
It did sound like it would have saved you from a court case of
exactly,
murder, I guess.
Exactly, because he started it.
He did.
Your Honor, he started it.
And
here's the proof.
I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's gonna dial down a bit after some time. It did not dial down. We had a face-to-face interaction, altercation of pretty much. I go out with his daughter. We're like on a date. He meets us at the restaurant when I'm paying.
Okay.
And then outside, he's like, "What are you doing? I told you never to come around here. You're ruining her life." And I was like, "I'm not doing anything. If anything, she's scared of you." And he's like, "Oh, she's scared of me. Who told you that? Her? I'm the best father she's ever gonna have." And I was like, "I don't know about that." And then he gets to my face and is like, "Oh yeah? Well, what are you gonna do about it?" Again, I'm taller than him, so I
he
look down
says
at
while
him.
picking a fight at fucking with a fucking high schooler that's taller than him, by the way. Yeah, I remember that.
So I
He's
look
fucking
down at
short as
him,
hell.
and I'm just like, you don't want to do this. You're older. I don't want to do it to you. Because I don't want to be cocky. High school me is a bit more brolic than I am right now.
That's.
I guess Crispies can sort of remember it.
Is that
now I'm just chunky.
I don't think that's true. I think you're
Crispies,
still
now I'm
brolic.
chunky.
I think you're still brolic.
All right, I'm still brolic, but I'm a bit chunkier. I'm bulking.
You're like Sakamoto from Sakamoto days, just not like him. Like in terms of like all the brolic is there. It's just you're hiding it, bro, with your like sweet little looks, your dimples.
No, thank you. I'll give you a kiss on your forehead.
All brolic, no brain.
No, he's got a brain. He gives great brain. What are you talking about?
Hell yeah, dab me up. Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
So yeah, pretty much this guy.
Yeah, you're still fucking brolic. You're not chunky. The hell?
I feel chunky, but I'm looking down at him. He's a frail. I don't want to say old man, but he did look like he was in like his late 50s. Wicked. But
this guy.
I didn't want to hurt him because one, I was dating his daughter, and two, he's a frail old man. I didn't want to do it to him.
Yeah.
So then he just like gets in my face. He like puts his finger on my shoulder, like shoving me.
Mm-hmm.
I with one hand push him, and he's like, "Oh, so you want to do this? You want to do this right now?" I'm like, and his his daughter, my girlfriend's there. She's like, "Oh, no, please stop, Andrew, just go." And I was like, I don't, I guess, okay. So I walk home. We sort of talk for like a week. Then we split up. Within that month of being split up, she calls me on no caller ID. About her dad yelling about me still in her life, apparently.
What
and
the fuck?
To make matters worse, she would come over to my house at like 10 p.m. and stay the night. I'm a very religious boy, so I didn't do anything besides sin.
I didn't do anything besides sin. All right.
You word it like that, you son of a bitch.
Man,
I didn't do anything besides sin.
So he eventually finds out she's sneaking to my house, pulls up her phone log, finds my number, calls me, telling me to meet him at a park because he just wants to handle this man to man.
Yo, what the fuck, man? That is
I don't
not
end up
man to
going. I
man. That is
block
man
him.
to
I block
child at that
her.
point. He being the child.
Brother,
Because what the fuck is this?
brother, I end
I
up
remember all
blocking
this. I
him
remember you
and her
texting me
number.
all this bullshit. It was so
And I
funny.
was just like, I was just over it. I was like, nah, I can't do this. No, I'm done with this. This
Alright,
was an
Listen,
interesting
I'm done
experience.
for
No,
a
I can't do
while. This is too much.
I'm still recording.
it, brother. I was
You
done
retire-
for a bit.
Did you retire from the game after that?
I mean, she still came over. I was a very nice young man, so I couldn't say. But
So I couldn't say no.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
remember.
poor girl. Obviously things ended up bad. But her dad, bro, he disliked my guts for just my skin color and race.
As
Like plain and
most
simple,
as
he does
most
not
do.
like me. So,
Well, yeah, she was like as white as can be, right? She
yeah, he was in
sounds
the
about right.
Pyramid Kissers, I believe.
Pyramid kissers. What the fuck? Egyptian?
No, other like the small hats. They'll like if you drop a penny, they'll beat you up
Oh,
for it.
the yeah.
You were dating a what?
I know. I was
Look,
I was
look.
very I was a very religious young man. Since that,
He's
Which religion?
he had to sin. He's Catholic or Christian. I don't fucking know the difference.
I don't
Fucking
know.
know.
There's someone there. I just don't know who.
Someone there. I just don't know. Fucking hell. Oh god,
But yeah,
that's
that was,
hilarious,
that was a, that
bro.
was a fun
All I
story.
remember about her is that when we would play games with her, she'd just always sing about cows. Fucking
Yep, that too.
not even like specifically about cows. There's just this one song
Just
that
one song.
fucking bitch I'm a cow, bitch I'm a cow. That
Yep.
song, bro. Whatever
Oh,
I
that song
forgot you
was.
guys were there when she was singing that.
Bro, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes when we would play, she would like mute everyone to talk to me, and I was like, okay, you got to give comms.
What the fuck? I didn't know that. What the hell?
Yeah, I didn't know that either until she's like, oh, I have them muted by the way, and I was like, oh, cool. Where's the enemy? Yeah, that was an interesting experience in high school. Yeah.
An accident.
Oh, Crispies, very quickly,
Yeah? I disconnected my mic on accident. I just got back. Well, Evan?
very very quickly. I just remember this. One of our teachers, remember, she threw up gang signs and got fired.
I don't remember that. What the fuck?
You don't remember that?
No, I don't
She
remember.
was
Which
a
one?
science teacher. Don't you remember she
Wait.
lost all of like our labs? And then were you in her class?
No, I don't think I.
remember it was like
Oh
a
no,
boy
I
within the
wasn't. It
class,
was
and she
that. That
lost
was
our
the one
lab.
science teacher that I wasn't in that class for. Cause I had Mrs. K.
No, this was Miss A.
Yeah, I didn't have her. I wasn't in her class. Damn, that's crazy. She threw up gang
Bro,
signs and got fired.
I
Dude.
remember that day perfectly because we went in, we did the labs like half hour. He just gave us like 100 on it.
Yeah.
After that, I think we went to go play ultimate frisbee, and then she saw us and joined in. And then the next day in class, she's not there, and I hear she got fired because someone recorded her throwing up gang signs in the middle of her class,
Bro, what
and
the
she didn't even know.
fuck?
They made her do it.
They made
They're
her
like, "Oh,
do
do this."
it.
They're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
that's so
do this
fucked.
handstand. This is cool." And she did it, and then they're like, "Oh, look, she's
Wait!
doing this."
I do remember! Was she doing the blood? The blood hand sign?
Yep.
That I do
Yup.
remember! Oh shit! I think I was in that class actually. I think I did have her class. I think
The
I
only
was
reason
in
I
the
remember
class
it
that
is
taught her. I didn't teach her. I didn't know how to do that shit, but I think I was
I
in the class that
remember
taught her.
because years down the line in my first real world job,
Yeah.
there was this one coworker who was there, and he's like, "Oh, I remember you from high school," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, hey," and he's like, "You remember when this teacher threw up gang signs?" Yeah, I showed her that.
Yeah, I showed her that. Yeah, I
I
got this
know
bitch
she got
fired.
And I
Yeah.
was like, "Bro."
Yeah, I got this
I
stupid whore
remember
fired,
her.
bro. Fuck her, right? Fuck her, am I right? Dab me
Not
up.
even just fired, bro. She can't get hired by any other school with that video on the internet. Like,
If it isn't, yeah, that's fucking insane. Wow,
Brother.
that's
But
crazy.
yeah, high school, fun times, sometimes.
Dude, you know
Live,
what?
laugh, learn.
This is gonna have to be a little bit of an extra long podcast because that reminded me of some other stories. So specifically, okay, engineering
I will be.
teacher.
I gotta take a leak.
No, dude, take your leak. I'm gonna wait, bro. I'm gonna wait because
Alright.
you're gonna want to.
All right.
Andrew, theater
Be
teacher.
right back. Oh my god, yo. All right, I gotta take my piss and I'll be right back. Cause what the?
I'll start with
Yo.
engineering. I'll start with the engineering one for Wicked.
I'll
So
be back.
Wicked, bro, get this, brother. Our engineering teacher, she wasn't bad. She wasn't a bad person, bro. She was pretty chill. All right. I always felt so bad. My class fucking bullied the living crap out of her for no reason. For no reason, bro. I don't fully remember all of the instances, but I do remember this one specific instance in which, or I guess these two specific instances in which, like, she got real upset, and I remember that, you know. So in my class, I had that super senior guy I was talking about, right? He was in that class, and me and a few of my other buddies, Ronaldo too. Me, Ronaldo, and the super senior, bro. Huh. That was a fucked crew. I mean, shit was never dull. But one time, oh my god, I'm just remembering shit as I go. This guy fucking one day he was just like, fuck it, bro, and just punched one of his laptops, like the computer laptops that they give out in class and shit. One day he just got bored and just fucking punched the living shit out of it. And then another day, this other guy, I don't know a name. This other guy, he fucking slammed the shit out of his and it cracked the whole screen. People were just breaking laptops for fun. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. My high school was so degenerate. Like, it was insane. So I remember this. So we had a fun game. Me, Super Senior, and Ronaldo. We had a fun little game. So in class, we would open the window, and we'd throw shit out the window, like, and try to. Usually, it started off as paper balls. That's where I was participating. It started off as paper balls, and we just try to nail a kid in the head with a paper ball, walking by, and that was our little game, bro. But then Super Senior D joined in, and you know, he devolved that shit real quick. So what was paper balls? This is where I stopped participating, by the way, because I wasn't gonna be a part of attempted murder. But I'm kidding, no attempted murder. But it evolved from paper balls to empty Arizona bottles. And then they were trying to throw those. They were just throwing them at first, and then they were like, "Yeah, maybe we should try to nail a kid with it." On the bright side, I guess they were aiming for the book bag.
For the book bag. The only other thing that hit is their fucking head.
Yeah, exactly. They thought it was a good idea because, you know, it wouldn't hurt. But they didn't think about what would happen if they missed. So epically, that is. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know who it was. I think it might have been D. But he fucking nailed the kid in the head with an Arizona bottle.
I'm back. What the hell did I miss?
You remember when Super Senior D, and Ronaldo and I would throw things out of the window in engineering class?
Bro.
So you remember when D evolved that shit to Arizona bottles and tried to nail kids on the book bag with it, and he nailed someone in the head?
I remember he threw a battery from a laptop.
Yeah.
And it hit a person.
Wait, what?
I think it hit a person,
You're right. No, you're
they
right.
tried to come in and like sue the school.
Yeah, you're right. Fucking D took one of the batteries out of the laptops. He threw it just to throw it, bro, and it almost hit someone, and it was a parent with her kid. So she came into the school complaining, and then the police showed up, and then she was Drew said they tried to sue the school, and they had to talk to us and like do a whole thing.
They talked to everyone there.
Yeah. They had to do a whole investigation, bro. Ultimately, I don't think the school got sued. I don't know how they got out of that, but yeah,
I don't think
it's fucking fault.
Bro,
but
that guy was a menace.
he really was a fucking menace, dude. Grade A menace. He was always doing some wild shit. So that moves on
Even
to the
in
next
class,
thing.
I think they were throwing things at each other.
Yeah,
And then he hit this one person.
yeah.
And all I remember is he got shoved and he went flying like a good 5,
Oh
10
yeah.
steps.
One time D jumped on a table and then the table broke in half.
Yeah.
An entire engineering table, bro, gone because he decided to jump on it, bro. So after the battery thing, bro, he took the engineering teacher's favorite cup that she explicitly said was her favorite and why to the class before, because she's just a chill teacher and she'd just be sharing stories and shit. He took that and he threw it out the window. I don't think she found it or got it back either. Like that was the
I don't know
end
about
of that
chill,
cup.
but she was like
She was nice. Maybe
She was
yeah.
one of
She
the
had her
better ones.
moments. She was one of the better ones. She had her moments where she was annoying as fuck. But with our class, I couldn't blame her, to be completely real. Like fuck. But oh yeah. And then I remember one time. One time she was writing stuff up on the board, and Ronaldo dared me to do a cartwheel in the back of the class while she was writing stuff on the board, and then to come back to my seat before she noticed. So I did. Completed the mission accomplished. I didn't get caught. Went back to my seat. Then they dared me to do it again. Double down, Chris. Double down. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna do it again. I cartwheeled. He throws a chair at me. He throws a fucking chair at me. Who gets detention? I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I threw the chair at myself, right? Fucking hell. Yeah. So yeah, he just fucking throw. I'm gonna try to find the video because I have a video. There was a video.
I think I have a video too.
Do you? If you can find it before me, that'd be great. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, to be honest. But I'm gonna try anyways. Oh shit. No. All right, let's see. Start at the beginning of
No,
my
I don't think
fucking
I can.
camera roll,
Oh,
bro.
I found it.
Did you act? Oh, I found it too. That's crazy.
Oh.
All right, hold up. W. Wicked, you're gonna see me with red hair, perhaps, and doing a really shitty cartwheel. Here you go.
Just oof.
Wait, yeah, that's the fucking.
Just oof.
That's the caption. Just a fucking chair just flies right past my face. Bro, just a random chair flies past my face.
What's that chair doing there?
And you can see me just go like, what the fuck? This fucking chair just flew past me. Oh my god, that was so stupid, bro. That was so stupid. Oh my god. And then theater teacher, bro. Theater teacher. She was a shit person though. This theater teacher, she should not have been a teacher, bro. She hated children, and she might have been racist, just a tad.
Might have been racist.
Just a tad, bro. She was an old white lady who taught theater at a basement school. It was cooked. It was cooked, brother. She did not like anyone in her classes ever, bro. She was always mean. And you know how like schools have like the no hoodie policy, right? Most of the time. So
no, that's a lie. I didn't have one.
okay, well, most schools
Never
here have
had
like
one.
a no hoodie policy, and but kids would wear the hoodies anyways, and no one really super enforced it. Her though, she enforced the fuck out of it.
Besides her, she got a bonus check every time she found someone.
Yeah, for real. But guess what, Drew? Do you remember, bro? I think I remember calling her out in the middle of class. The day that she did it to me because I was really pissed because I noticed a pattern, bro. She was only doing it to the Hispanic and black kids.
Mm-hmm.
Only. All the white kids, all the white girls, they get to keep their hoods on and their hats. Bro, what is that? So I remember one time she asked me to do that. She asked me to take off my hood in class, and I was just like, no. Why? Why should I? You never asked that girl over there to do that. Or what about that person right in front of you? Because I'm at the back of the class. I was like, what about that person sitting directly in front of you with their hoodie on? You gonna ask him to take it off? Because if not, I'll keep mine on. I remember doing that, and I remember getting in trouble. She tried to send me to the office, and I was just like, she's being racist. Screw her. And I ended up not getting in trouble. I just got sent right back to class, and she couldn't do anything. I put my hoodie right back on, bro. Kept it on. She never said anything to me again. But that was one instance of my wrongdoings towards her. But There was so I remember we had dodgeball fights in her class, mid class, just because. And not with dodgeballs, but like she had this box full of like puppets, like stuffed animals and puppets and shit. So we would just take that in the middle of her teaching and just start chucking them, chucking them, bro. I would just sit back and watch because there were comics at the other side that I was just taking and reading. so, so everyone would be doing this diabolical shit, bro. She lost her mind, man. She lost her fucking mind. She hated her job. She hated the kids. She hated everything about her life. It seemed, bro, because
I mean,
at a
she took
certain
us on a
point,
trip to watch a theater show.
yeah, she took us on a trip, and then you remember what happened on that trip, Andrew?
No.
Someone in our class tripped her down the stairs. Someone in our
I don't
class,
remember that.
someone in our class, bro, went out of their way to trip her as we were going down. I mean, down. It was like two. It was like two step. It was like a 2-step thing. So not like a full flight of stairs.
Should have just failed you all.
But bro, I mean,
you deserve to leave.
I didn't participate in that one. That I thought was way too fucked, bro. She was a bitch, but I wasn't gonna go fucking physically harm anyone for their bitchiness. You know, like what the fuck. Dude, I don't remember who it was. I don't think it was Ronaldo. I don't think it was. It might have been D. It might have been D.
It might have been D.
To be honest, to be
Sounds
completely
mischievous
real.
enough to be D.
Yeah, bro. It completely could have been D, bro. Because he was in my class. So it could have very well been him. And, well, yeah. So that fucking happened. And fuck, dude. I don't remember what else specifically, but I know during classes and shit, like this is like I don't remember if it was before. I think it was after this trip. After this trip, she was still coming to school consistently, right? But then like our classes just kept like mentally torturing this chick, this fucking teacher. And I remember at a certain point she took like a month off from school just for mental therapy. So for that month, we had a substitute teacher in theater class, and every single class was just take comics and dodgeball, or play music and fuck around. At a certain point, we were just playing ball in the hallway too. Like our substitute teachers just came in, put on their headphones, sat back, and started doing work on their computer or reading a book. They did not give a fuck. That class just became a free period. When she was gone.
Teacher days were always the best days,
bro. Nah, but that was so, like, that was unlike any other, brother. Like,
that was a special day.
That was a special fucking. That is a special day, special memory, special class, bro. That was something else. Bro. It was more than. It was like letting a bunch of chihuahuas off their fucking leash after holding them back for like years, bro. It was crazy. We're diabolical.
He was a chill young guy. He was in college and he was just coming over and doing he was either gym teacher, he did history, and he did math. Like he was in and out of different substitute teacher spots. I will not name him. He got enough humiliation as it was. I'm not even going to give him an extra name. At some point throughout the years, he apparently somebody thought they saw him in a corn. And he got straight outed and fired and lost like everything because somebody thought they saw him, and then he like It
took me a second to process what you meant by that. I was like, oh,
it got all derailed, and this is like a college kid that was,
but he wasn't
like,
though
living. Not that I saw the video; it didn't look like him to me. But there was a lot of people saying it looked just like him, and it was him. And then, like, it was within like a week, it was everywhere in the school. Everybody was talking about it.
That's insane, bro. If it wasn't him, that's so fucked.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He was the coolest fucking guy ever. He was chill with every kid. It was like, why are y'all doing this to him? He's like, shut up.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? They probably didn't even think of anything bad of it. You're kids, bro. You don't think consequences are real when you're a child,
bro.
So it's like, especially during high school, this generation, bro. Fuck's sake. Damn, that's so bad, bro. Damn. Wow.
Middle school, I got kicked out of. I got sent to the office. I was tying my shoe. That's literally it. I was
All right. The fuck?
I was so the teacher, it was our science teacher. He was a pervert and a fucking complete and utter. No, it was known throughout the school. They didn't fire him. This school was really bad at firing people. So the science teacher's a pervert. The history teacher's a hippie who literally doesn't wear shoes and walks around the school barefoot and literally has smoked weed with the students.
Bruh.
Didn't get fired ever.
Okay. What the fuck?
Like, so this perv who like will drop pens and shit in front of girls that are big chested in middle school, is like flat out, like straight up, like he'll do it in front of all of us. Like he'll drop something, and be like, "Oh, can you grab that for me?"
Bruh.
It's fucking. It was nasty as shit. Well, we
What
did
the fuck?
channel 1 or channels. Was it channel 1 news? It was like a fucking like school news thing where they had you watch the news. Well, that was my like intro period for the day, and the news was up on the projector. I turned around to talk to Nut because Nut was in that class with me, and I'm just sitting there with tying. I actually had to tie my shoe, so I turned around to tie it and just bullshit for a second while I did it. And he goes, "Will you turn around and stop doing that?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm just tying my shoe. Leave me alone." He's like, "Dude, stop doing what you're doing." I was like, "No, I'm tying my shoe. Let me finish, and then I'm done." He was like, "No, I need you to stop." And we got in a whole little argument. He's like, "I need you to step out." I was like, "Bro, I'm tying my shoe."
Bro said
What
you
do
need
like?
you need to stop turning me on, child.
Yeah,
You
and I was like,
you
"Bro,
need to
you
stop.
and I are gonna have." And he's like, "Go, you're gonna need to go to the office." I'm like, "I'm not going to the office over this shit. I'm not." And I was
Bro,
like,
for
he's like,
tying your
step out,
shoe, bro.
fine. I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll go outside the class. Anything to get out of this stupid ass fucking video." Flat out
Yo.
said that. Walked outside the classroom, didn't go to the office. There was a little mirror next to the door. I sat in that mirror just making faces and doing a bunch of goofy shit because Nut could see me in the classroom. So. And so
Nice.
he was just sitting in there laughing. He came out and looked at me. So I walked around the corner, around the hall, came back after he was away from the door. I was just fucking around that entire intro period. Went
Yeah,
to the
that's hilarious.
office because he took me there after. And they're like, "Why are you here?" I was like, "I was tying my shoe and he sent me here." And they were like, Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah. I'm being dead ass." They're like, "You can go." I was like, "That's what
You
I thought."
can go.
And I just went about my business, bro. I was like, "This fucking stupidest shit ever."
Bro, that is so fucking ridiculous, man.
But yeah,
What
we had a
the
straight
hell?
hippie for a teacher, for a history teacher. We had 2 history teachers. One was an old man, our baseball coach, coolest fucking guy ever. Hippie, coolest guy ever, but just a different way.
Dude, I'm not entirely sure, but from what from what my old roommate told me last that I spoke about that, Andrew, our old algebra teacher ended up becoming an OnlyFans star.
Yep.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I still don't know if that's
You better
true.
find her handle.
I don't want to
Yeah,
find
let me
it.
take-
Bro,
let me-
brother,
let me-
she
let
was
me see if I can
not.
find something.
She was not anything to behold, man. So I honestly don't understand. I don't want to find her handle. I'm scared. Unless she had like work done or something, brother. That's scary. I don't want any part in that.
Research purposes.
No part of that. Yeah, I'll no, hell no. I'm not gonna name drop. No, definitely not name dropping my school now. Fuck that.
But Crispy, you can collab with her. And
You can collab. Fuck no. I'm married, buddy. Stay away.
Pull her on the pod. Come
you're-
on.
Yeah, pull on the pod. Exactly.
Get her on the pod. Hell yeah. You know what, bro? Shit. She has a. I mean, she has a
She's not
following, bro.
teacher
She could shout
anymore.
us out.
Come on. Yeah, see?
Yeah, no. All right, bro. Yeah, we'll
have her write the pod on her chest, and there you go.
have her write the pod on it. All right,
I
brother.
just hide the nipples and, she could just sit there.
I'll make it the thumbnail.
Just sit there. Yeah.
We'll make it the
We could
thumbnail.
talk, but
There you go.
All right, bro. This is
Stomach's
gonna
right
be an extra long pod. I'm gonna cut out.
you're gonna
That
chop
whole
out
bit.
whatever you want to chop out.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop out that whole bit that I decided to bring up.
Drop on my bit too.
We'll drop out this bit too, but everything else I'm keep. This is probably gonna end up being like a hour 30 or hour 40 pod.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even mind though. I feel like this is a W one. Fuck yeah. All right, well, Wicked, do the outro.
I did it last time, you bitch.
Yeah, I do the intros, you do the outros, slut.
I don't.
I'm just here.
You know
Nah,
what?
Drew's got it.
Drew,
Come on,
you do
dude.
the outro for us. You're the
Yeah,
guest of the
come
pod.
on, bro.
You got to create a special one for
I
us.
have not watched the videos. I don't remember that.
There's
All right, bro. You say
hit the
goodbye.
like,
and you
hit
fucking...
hit the comment section, bro. Hit the share button.
All
Come
right,
on.
YouTube.
Turn on
Hit the
notifications
hit
on
the share
YouTube,
button.
bro.
Turn on the subscribe
Hit
button.
all the buttons.
Turn on the subscribe button. Whisper in its ear.
Turn on the
Uppercut
little
the
bell
likes.
next to the
Lick
subscribe
your
button.
screen. Show us love.
Lick your screen every time you see Wicked. Just stand up.
I don't. Let's. I mean, unless he cuts it out, I only said it like 2 or 3 times.
Now I'm gonna put it in the beginning of the video for like 10 minutes straight. Just your crotch now.
Just so they can lick the screen.
Yep, just so they could have licking time.
Think of
Good
the
old
views.
licking time.
I'll do you one better. I can put the dogs on screen.
Oh hell yeah! You know what? No, that's the fucking thumbnail. Do it. No, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right, no, fucking yeah, no. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. All of our other links are in the bio. Check out our gaming channels, which will also be in the bio. And
It's not much there on mine.
And
Working on
Drew,
that.
Drew's
he's
socials will
he's
not be
working
in
on
the-
it. Incoming. Slowly, very
Drew's
slowly.
socials
but-
will not
We've
be in
had
the
technical
description,
issues.
Yeah,
a couple
Drew's
times
just-
now.
Drew's
I'm
socials
gonna
will
throw. I
not
might
be
throw
in
on
the
some
description.
YouTube clips of like my strange shit, but like that's about it.
Yeah, you can do that. We can figure that out. But all right, yeah. W podcast.
Adios.
Adios. Till next time. Till next time, peoples.